Firstly, a warm welcome to you on Filme Shilmy and congratulations on emerging as the first runner-up on Bigg Boss 15.
Thank you so much, Anush. Thank you so much. God bless you. Yeah.
Okay, right. So I'm just going to begin, Pratik, by saying that, it was quite obvious that you had a passion for the game, which is great. I think we all resonated with that sentiment. But then we also got a glimpse of you crying and hurting yourself as well. I think that conversation between you, Nishant, and Shamita, which took place. So what kept that zeal going within you, Pratik, especially when there were several setbacks and emotional hardships along the way?
Uh, I would just say one thing that whenever I thought that I'm gonna, lose myself, lose my mind. I just reminded myself that my mother is sitting at home. She's praying for me day and night. My sister is working really hard, you know, to to actually support me outside. And entire group of people, the entire Pratik fam are unconditionally supporting me and loving me. And one thing, that this is my dream. It's my dream to be a part of this show. It has always been my dream. I've manifested it and I've created it from the bottom of my heart for so many years. And now when I have it, I have to keep myself under control. I have to keep that zeal going on. I have to keep that fire lit, and more than how much it has ever been. So that kept me going, and that just kept me going on and on. And I think I justified it till the end.
Mm-hmm.
And even till now, I have that fire, and it's increasing even more to do better in my life, to work harder, and to just work harder and harder and harder in my life. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you also emphasize the spirit of loyalty and devotion, I think within your duration in the house. But it's sad that the opposite actually happened with you on the show, especially with people you knew from the outside. Um, has that shaken you up from within? Do you feel like you feel a little jhatka sa laga hai,
When that I think when the first time when I really got upset, or when I really got shaken, when I really felt shaken, was when obviously when Karan Bhai did something which I did not really like. But I had to convince myself. I had to remind myself that it's a show, it's a reality show, and this is probably his reality. This is how he plays it, and I'm gonna be real. I felt bad about it, and it's okay यार. बाद में मैंने अपने आप को कन्विंस किया कि ठीक है यार, वो उनका है, उनको जैसे करना है वो उनके पास पूरा हक है. कोई किसी के यहाँ पे हाथ पकड़ के नहीं आया है. No one is here, to play with someone. It's not compulsory. And I was glad that we had a difference of opinion, and I stood strongly on my grounds, and I did what I could.
Yeah, definitely, you did. But I think one thing that I can say is because Pratik, we spoke earlier before you went into BBOTT, and I remember the Pratik then and the Pratik now are two completely different people. I feel like there's a sense of terror in you. I feel like there's a sense of satisfaction also. To what extent would you say or attribute this sort of change in personality or change in emotions to your friends, obviously Nishant Bhatt and Shamita Shetty in the house? To what extent have they helped you with this transition?
I think every time I've agreed or disagreed with them, it has obviously helped me in my journey. In fact, every time I've spoken out my opinions loudly, every single thing that has happened in the house against me or towards me, or in my favor, or against my favor, I think every single thing has played an important part in my journey. It's like a puzzle. And even if अगर एक भी पीस मिसिंग होता है, तो वो पजल कभी कंप्लीट नहीं हो सकता. वो हर चीज जो इस घर में हुई है, वो हर अग्रीमेंट डिसएग्रीमेंट, वो हर झगड़ा, हर प्यार, हर मोहब्बत का वो पल, आई थिंक it has all been very important. And that is what makes my journey complete here.
Very well said. But I think Pratik, competitiveness is great. And I think that's what a lot of people liked you for, is for that passion. And honestly, when I saw you, it really, in fact, you and Nishant actually both really reminded me of Siddharth Shukla. I got that feeling of, and I think if he been alive, I think he would have been really proud of you both and the way you've played so sincerely and so, just so passionately. But as I said, compassionate is great. Competitiveness is great. But do you kind of feel that to some extent, maybe at times, your passion for the game, in a way, impaired your ability to nurture the relationships that you had established, especially when it came to that conflict between you and Nishant over that whole Debelina, saving Debelina thing?
Honestly, I have always made it very clear कि मैं जो भी मेरा belief है, I'm always going to stand strongly on it, no matter who is up against me. And I've made it very clear to Nishant. And in my real life also, मैं ऐसे ही हूँ यार. If I have a belief, I'm going to stand up, stand up for it, no matter who I'm against. And मैंने वहाँ पे भी वही किया. मेरा एक बिलीफ था मेरे दिल में, मेरे को पता था कि मैं सही कर रहा हूँ, और मैंने उसके उसके लिए कुछ भी किया उस चीज के लिए, चाहे निशांत मेरे से झगड़ा भी, बट I made sure that I stand up for it. And thank you for comparing me to Siddharth Shukla. And he's always going to be alive in my zehen, in my heart, and always going to be an inspiration to me. And रही बात ठीक है, देखो अभी एक रिलेशनशिप परफेक्ट इसी तरीके से होता है कि डिफरेंस ऑफ ओपिनियन होते हैं. अगर कोई किसी की हाँ में हाँ मिलाए तो वो कैसा रिश्ता है, वो कैसा रिलेशनशिप है जब हाँ में हाँ ही मिलाना पड़े. सो a purely perfectly imperfect relationship is such where you have your opinion and the other person has their opinion, and that's what makes it perfect.
And one thing I must say about your friendship, na, there was this moment. I think आपका एक झगड़ा हुआ था kitchen में से आप बाहर निकले, and you were sitting there. You were obviously in your anger, and then Nishant was just there, like just a silent presence. And I think that for me is what makes Pranish and Pranisha the beautiful friendship. And honestly, it's really funny. Actually, हम सब जब Pranisha कह रहे थे ना बाहर, we were like comparing all three of these. Well, I kind of saw you guys as like Ron, Harry, and Hermione of the Big Boss.
Wow.
so,
Wow.
so it was really
That's,
cute to sort of see that dynamic that you all had, and I think I really love that friendship that you both have.
it's, the beauty of every relationship is that you need not speak at all times. Yeah. Just the presence of you, that would be enough. That would be sufficient to, make the other person feel better. So, हर वक्त बोलने की जरूरत नहीं होती है. वो कभी-कभार बस होना ही काफी होता है यार.
Yeah, that is so true. That is so true.
Yeah.
But I think, see, Big Boss is a game about your mind and about how shatir you are and how instinctive you are. But Pratik, going forward, do you think, because obviously nowadays there is so much conversation going on about mental health awareness and promoting good mental health, do you feel that a show like Big Boss could perhaps help and provide more support to contestants in dealing with their mental health situations as well? Do you feel like that's a big need?
I'm sorry, as in like what, in what context?
As in, because like, for example, because what you went through, where you were like, obviously you had hit yourself, you were obviously harming yourself a little bit, and it obviously caused me a lot of distress and many others too. So do you feel like there's a need as well for maybe perhaps more support on mental health in that way on the show?
I think in the Big Boss house, whenever you seek anything, any sort of mental or physical help, you get it. Doctors are always available on call, and I also was made a psychiatrist available when I required one, because they take care of you in every aspect. In every sort of aspect, they take care of you. Whether वो चाहे आपको physically किसी डॉक्टर की जरूरत हो या mental aspect के लिए किसी डॉक्टर की जरूरत हो, it's always available. So they take care of you in all aspects. यार ऐसी बात नहीं है. When they see, they're always watching us 24/7. वो हमको देख रहे हैं, सोते जागते उठते बैठते, और जब भी उनको लगता है कि कुछ चीज सही नहीं है, तो they make sure that they correct it, and they do intervene when it's actually required. So
Mm-hmm. And
I also had to see a psychiatrist in the middle of the show. So, and I'm genuinely grateful because the production has genuinely taken care of us very well here in that aspect.
I'm so proud of you, Pratik, for doing that, because I think it's so important to seek out help, and I think that's something which I also believe in. If there's an issue, it's definitely, people need to gain that strength to overcome. So I think, Pratik, I remember when I spoke with you back in OTT days as well, you were, like I said, you were very passionate and very enthusiastic about going in. So what were your expectations of Bigg Boss? Before obviously doing it, and now that you've done literally 2 back-to-back seasons, like almost months on end of Bigg Boss, have those expectations changed for you at all?
I think I have surpassed my expectations with all the love that I'm getting from the people all around the world. I think that has actually surpassed my expectations of, actually, honestly, I had faith in the universe. I knew that what you seek is seeking you. When you believe that you deserve something, the universe serves it to you. And I had faith, without a doubt. I had faith in everything, and I created it for myself with that faith. And I think the universe had no other option to just, but to just serve it to me. वो कहता है ना, किसी चीज को दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात तुम्हें सुलगाने लग जाती है. And I think that happened. For the first time ever in the history of Big Boss, for the last 15 seasons, कभी भी ऐसा नहीं हुआ कि ट्रॉफी किसी और के हाथ में पकड़ाई गई है, but सलमान भाई ने यहाँ पे ट्रॉफी मेरे को पकड़ाई, and that trophy was supposed to come into my arms and give me a hug and then leave. That trophy came into my arms, gave me a hug. It told me that it's mine, and then it left. It's okay. It's okay. It's kept somewhere else in a different place, but it's just mine. I know that all the love that I'm getting, that trophy is mine. Yeah.
And do you know what? I think the reaction in the studio and on social media alike, I think Pratik just goes to show how much you were loved as well. So just wanted to convey that. And I'm sure all the Pratik fam and a lot of the other fans as well love you a lot. So I just wanted to also
Thank you
just
so much,
convey that.
Al. Thank you so much,
Um,
Anush. Thank you so much.
but Pratik, because I've often seen you like really, especially on the show, like you were very much into the game and you were into the zone of Big Boss. How do you chill? How do you relax yourself? What are you
I
like when
have
you relax yourself?
not relaxed for a single moment in that house, and even out of that house, I'm like this is my real life. मैं बहुत ही ज़्यादा I take everything very seriously also. मुझे बस ये होता है कि मैं अपना 100% दूंगा, चाहे छोटी से छोटी चीजें हो. If I have to even clean the dishes, I'm gonna do it so perfectly that कोई मेरे को बोल ना पाए कि भाई तूने अच्छे से नहीं किया है. So everything that I do in my life, I make sure that I do it perfectly, and that makes me who I am. And genuinely मुझे लगता है कि कभी कभार I really need to chill in my life, man. I really need to fucking chill it. I'm sorry for the language, but I really need to chill in my life because uh, too much of all this is gonna make me go mad. But as they say, no great mind has ever existed without a pinch of madness. So yeah, I'm not a pinch of madness. I'm entirely mad. I'm completely mad, and I think that's gonna make me great. I hope it does. So yeah,
That is
that's what.
that is so funny, and that is so cool to hear because I also have that, that enthu cutlet. I'm like an over enthu cutlet as well, so I can completely
Yeah.
relate. But why that urgency, Pratik? What is that? What is that driving force behind you being such an over enthusiastic cutlet? What is it?
Because I've seen so much in my life. Honestly, I've experienced so much of things in my life. So much of, I've seen my mom in the hardest of times. I would not say hard actually. I want to say hard, but I don't want to say it at the same time. I don't want to manifest it. So I'm just gonna say I've seen my mother in my life through my childhood. I've seen her, in different times. So, to see her like that, I just want to give her everything that I can, every single thing in the entire world. I want to give her all the happiness in the world. And to do that, I'm going to go to any extent. And, so I just don't want to sit down. I want to keep working hard and hard and hard to give her everything so that even if she closes her eyes and puts her finger on anything in the world, she gets it without thinking. So that's my aim.
Oh, it's amazing, and I think Auntie's very proud of you. I'm pretty sure she is. I mean, that's
Thank
when
you.
we saw her, it was so lovely, and yeah, I think it was
This
so
is the
lovely
beginning.
to sort of, yeah, man. I'm sure she must have been even proud just to see you holding that trophy now. I'm sure she was very proud of you. But I think on a final note, Pratik, after doing Big Boss, what are your expectations, I think, now from life, and perhaps in terms of career prospects too? I mean, is there like something you want to achieve professionally as well as personally now?
I want to be the most successful. Actually, I don't want. मैं ऐसा नहीं बोलता कि I want to be. I always speak affirmations. I am the most successful. I am the richest. I am the most famous. I am the most loved, and I am the best. I am the best. I am the best. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all that my goal has ever been, and I think I've achieved it. And I'm genuinely thankful to all the people who've loved me. Honestly, with all the love and all the support, I genuinely want to thank everyone in the world. Yeah, everyone.
Bless you, bless you. There was a lot of love for you, Pratik, and I must say, even at home, I had my dad who also loved you on the show as well, and he was rooting for you too, and my mother also.
Thank you
In
so
fact,
much.
so yeah, so I just want to say, huge congratulations, Pratik, and keep being the force you are, and wishing you all the very best in life. And I
God
can't
bless
wait
you.
to
God bless
catch
you.
up with you again soon.
100%, Anuj. God bless you. God bless you. And lots of love to your mom and dad and lots of respect.
Thank you
Thank you so
so
much.
much, brother. Thank you, Pratik. Well done.
Thank you so much. God bless you.